Welcome to Hitachi, Compliance Division's Ethics and Compliance Training.
Ethics and compliance training is one of Hitachi's essential methods for employees to manage and minimize ethics and compliance risks. The topics we will be covering in this training module are ethical conduct, bribery and corruption, conflicts of interest, workplace harassment, and reporting a concern.
Let's begin by talking about some basic compliance principles. Why Hitachi has a code. You make countless decisions at work each day. Our code can help you navigate challenging situations and guide your decisions. The code enables you to comply with Hitachi's policies and protocols, as well as applicable laws and regulations, conduct yourself honestly and ethically, and understand what Hitachi expects from you. Who is covered by Hitachi's code? The code applies to anyone who works for or represents Hitachi. The code also applies to members of the board of directors, management, employees, and contractors of Hitachi. What are Hitachi's expectations of business partners? Hitachi also expects business partners to adhere to behaviors consistent with our code and applicable laws and regulations when working with or on behalf of Hitachi.
Let's begin with Topic 1, Ethical Conduct. To act ethically, you need to 1. Be knowledgeable. Be familiar with the code and Hitachi's policies and protocols, as well as your local policies, procedures, and protocols. 2. Follow the law. Learn about applicable laws and regulations and how to apply them to your job. 3. Ask for help when an answer is unclear. And finally, number 4, speak up about potential misconduct or violations of our code, policies and protocols, laws and regulations.
Let's talk about retaliation and what it is. Retaliation is any action that would deter someone from reporting a concern or participating in an investigation. Examples of retaliation include demotion, harassment, job reassignment, threats, or other actions taken against someone because they raised a concern or participated in an investigation. Hitachi values your help in avoiding and uncovering possible misconduct. Hitachi prohibits retaliation against anyone who shares a concern in good faith or participates in an investigation. Hitachi will investigate any charge of retaliation. Employees who engage in retaliation will be subject to disciplinary action.
How you can make good decisions. If you are in a situation where the ethical choice is not clear, ask yourself, does it support Hitachi's mission, values, and vision? Is it consistent with the Hitachi Group Code of Ethics and Business Conduct? Is it legal? Does it comply with Hitachi's policies or protocols? Would I be comfortable if my actions were made public? If you answer no to any of these questions, do not do it. It may put you, someone else, or Hitachi at risk. Topic 2, Bribery and Corruption. Bribery and corruption is recognized as an issue around the world, and many countries and regions that have enacted legislation to outlaw bribery. Bribery is offering, receiving, or giving anything that is considered of value by the recipient with the intent to obtain or retain business or otherwise gain an improper advantage. Hitachi is committed to upholding the highest standards of business ethics and preventing bribery and corruption. We do not offer or accept anything of value to keep business, secure business, or gain an unfair advantage, so it is important to make sure that we avoid the perception of corruption or other illegal dealings. Topic 3, Identify and manage conflict of interest. Conflict of interest is when your personal, professional, social, financial, or political interests interfere with, or may interfere with, your responsibilities to Hitachi and affect your ability to make objective decisions in the best interests of Hitachi. A conflict of interest can be actual, potential, or perceived. Disclose conflicts of interest. Disclose as soon as you become aware of conflict of interest to your manager. Agree upon a mitigation plan and follow the plan. Is it a conflict? Ask yourself, could my personal interests or relationships influence the decisions I make? If yes, it is most likely a conflict of interest. Seek guidance when you are not sure. Could it look that way to someone else? If yes, it is most likely a conflict of interest. Seek guidance when you are not sure. Topic 4: Workplace harassment. Workplace harassment is defined as unwanted, unwelcome, and uninvited behavior that demeans, offends, or threatens an individual and results in a hostile environment. Examples include bullying, intimidation, physical aggression, or stalking. Hitachi does not tolerate harassment by anyone at Hitachi and works to ensure that everyone feels comfortable and respected at work. Conduct can be considered unwelcome when the victim of harassment did not initiate or invite the behavior. It also can mean the behavior in a circumstance is acceptable to some but may be unwelcome to others, or the behavior that was once tolerated is now no longer acceptable and can be considered unwelcome.
A harassing behavior can be verbal, physical, written, or visual.
Here are some examples of offensive behavior. Offensive comments, remarks, or jokes. Displays of offensive pictures, cartoons, or materials. Repeated pressure to participate in unwanted, inappropriate, or offensive activity. And unwanted physical activity, including touching, pushing, or staring.
Laws also protect against harassment based on certain characteristics such as race, color, religion, national origin, sex, pregnancy, sexual orientation, gender identity, age, disability, and genetic information. When behavior interferes with someone's work or creates a hostile environment, it may be harassment. It can take various forms and be physical, sexual, verbal, or visual.
Let's discuss our final topic: reporting a concern. Maybe you sense that something is not right in your work environment. Perhaps you saw something or heard about an act that may violate our code, Hitachi's policies and protocols, or laws and regulations. Or you believe you or another employee is experiencing harassment in the workplace. If so, you have a responsibility to report your concerns about potential misconduct even if you are uncertain that a violation has occurred. Immediately report your concern to one of our Speak Up channels.
How to speak up. Hitachi offers a number of Speak Up channels for the employees to raise their concerns. The availability of various Speak Up channels within Hitachi allows people to choose the channel most suitable to their circumstances. Concerns can be reported in writing or orally, including through face-to-face meetings, upon request by the reporting person, or by phone or online.
The Speak Up channels include managers, including employee's direct manager or next level manager or another manager the employee trusts. Human resources, ethics and compliance, legal departments. The Hitachi Global Compliance Hotline, which is available 24/7 and allows you to remain anonymous. The sooner Hitachi knows about a potential problem, the sooner we can address it. When you report a concern, you help us handle issues properly, address problems before they occur, and remedy situations that have already happened. You also help build trust with each other and with our customers and business partners.
So what exactly happens when a concern is reported? 1. You make a report in good faith. 2. Your report is logged in the concern's management system. 3. Your report is routed to the appropriate internal resources. 4. We develop an investigation plan. 5. The investigation proceeds. 6. The allegations are verified or found to be without merit. 7. The appropriate action is taken.
This concludes our ethics and compliance training. If you have questions or concerns, remember to reach out to your manager, ethics and compliance, or your legal and human resources representative.